Okay, Friday morning in the kingdom, and it's freaking chilly out here. We finally got Alaskan weather. The interior of Alaska, not the coastline. It's too warm down there. All right, so we got the interior of Alaska weather finally arrived. Yes, this morning we woke up to minus 38 Celsius, but feels like minus 46. And it's true. All right, on the yo-yo scale, minus 36 Fahrenheit, but feels like minus 51. Yes, some decent temperatures, finally. Yes, and we're going to be hiding in the shop today to get that AC/DC sleigh out. I need to move it out. It's too annoying, like the ex-wife. And also, too, let's try a dippity-doo. All right, I've ventured out. All right, where is it? Should be up here. Where'd it go? I put it there. Oh, there it is. I can't see it. It's a white box in the white background. There's the box for Johnny. He's going to walk into the kingdom and pick it up when he's done delivering the beer. Yes, he'll stop by. All right, so that's for him and his grandkids this weekend so they can have fun. And Johnny can wear his new gloves on a cold day like today. So I'll just quickly scroll over here. I rake the coals in the wood stove. Toss the wood in and we hope for the best. Hopefully it's going to heat up the shop. All right, there's a little bit of sun coming up, so it's going to be clear and cold over here. Yes, sun's over here somewhere. All I got is a glare. Oh, well, I better put the me phone in before it censors me. It's so sensitive when it gets cold for some reason, just like my lady friends. All right, I better go. Here comes the boss. Okay, it's a little chilly out there this morning, so the shop was chilly. We got the wood stove going, and we cleaned up where the, how would you say, buzz box welder was. The staff helped me lift it down yesterday. So over here, not too fast. Everybody get dizzy and have to have a drink. All right, the box is ready for when Johnny arrives. He figures around 2 p.m. if all his deliveries go correctly and his truck doesn't quit in the cold weather. Okay, walk and talk video. Of course, we got to look at that promo bike. Getting a little dusty. We'll have to get it out on the sleighs. All right. So we put the welder here, the buzz box welder. I put it here. Yes, I used the dolly cart and put it here. That way the cords or the cables are long enough for me to weld on the AC/DC sleigh. Yes, it's been in here too long, but we've been doing other things. Everything we do is based on the weather. So it was nice those 3 or 4 days we were outside wandering around. Now it's chilly willy. We're inside wandering around. So we're going to put the angle irons up in here so we can enclose this in so the snow doesn't get in. And also too, which way should I go? I'll go this way. All right. Everybody's getting their exercise today. All right. So what I did was I forgot to bring the pallet in last night. Yes, the pallet. So it's kind of got some snow on it. So if it came in last night by the wood stove, it would have been, how would you say, dry. So now we got wet wood, but we're putting it in here. And if the doors open just a little bit, we can get a good fire going. So you can feel the heat less than that's been. Oh, I can. So what I did was I put the me phone on a pail down here and I recorded. So what I'll do is I'll add that to the end of this video. And then everybody can sit there and watch the wood stove channel in the kingdom. Yes, the wood stove channel. All right, let's get to work so we can do some work before lunch so the boss will be pleased. Okay, we won't get too close because the gods of gravity overruled this morning. Yes, we're going to have to get the grinder out. So I'm not much of a welder today. Well, wait, I'm sober. So maybe if I have some vodka at lunch, the welds will improve. My biggest problem was I hit it with the 1/8 rod, which is gifted. Yes, gifted rods. And those are gifted gloves. And also, too, the power for the BuzzBox welder is paid for today by YouTube. Yes, so YouTube is paying for the welding, or basically it's all, everybody's chipping in to get these projects finished. Yes, okay. All right, so my problem is with the BuzzBox, you only have the knob here, okay? It goes click, 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 so you can't fine tune it. That's why the other welders are a lot nicer, so you have that knob so you can turn it. So I hit it too hard on the 1/8 rod trying to go uphand. And then I turned it down. It seems to be just a little cold or whatever, but I'll have to make it work because it's either this or nothing. Or we start the welder over here in the corner. Okay. And then we have to listen to that motor run all the time. So we're going to utilize what we have and get it done. Okay. So this will turn out pretty good. I have all my pieces cut, including the plates in here for the side panel, and those are the inside angle irons. So hopefully we can have a productive day today and get this project underway. And we'd like to thank everybody that's gifting everything to the kingdom to fulfill these projects. Okay, to make the angle irons fit for each slot or place we're putting them, we have to notch them or whatever. So each one is different. So we're using the plasma cutter. Oh, we got to do the promo thing here. The ProPoint 30A Plus from Princess Auto. That's the plasma cutter we're using today. And it just cut out the notches, like it does a nice clean cut. And then we're just do a little grindy boo. All right. And also too, we're using up all your small ones. So you buy the 7-inch diameter disc or grinding blade for the 7-inch grinder. Then you grind it down until it's small enough to fit into the 4-inch grinder. So that's how we utilize, how would you say, maximize the cost of getting items to the end of the world. Yes, and we're saving the gifted flapper discs for important projects. So this is where we use up all our, how would you say, the small grinding discs. Okay, blades, I guess they're called. All right, let's get back to work, and let's hopefully the gods of gravity don't affect the welds on this one. Okay, just like the truck driver in the film Duel, you'd never see him or his face or anything, but there's Johnny's shoes. Yes, he's wearing his winter boots because it's cold. And look at his gloves. He's looking, oh, flex your fingers, Johnny. Look at that. He worked really hard. All right, so Johnny's all happy. He's got new gloves and gifts for the grandkids. All right, let's get back to work. Okay, 3 o'clock in the kingdom, and I got 2 angle irons welded on, so that's going to look good on my time card. But I'm doing it right, and I'm learning these big rods on the buzz box. Yes, not being able to fine tune it, you kind of have to do a little grinding, but that's okay. I'm willing to learn. All right, the wood stove's burning pretty good here. I don't know what happened, but it sure is putting out the heat. But also too, the temperature outside has risen quite a bit, so that's good, because after coffee I have to suit up in my winter clothes and go ride the hoe. Yes, it's always a good day when you get to ride your hoe.
Friday morning in WHO-ville, and it's almost 8 a.m. and as you can see, we have a bit of a sunrise. So there's not many clouds in the sky, and there's lots of color this morning. It looks really nice. I'm not sure how well the camera can pick it up, but now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, make breakfast, and get ready for work. 8:30 and I'm just getting ready to head to work. It is pretty cold out there this morning, so I don't think there'll be many kids at the school, but I guess I'll find out when I get there. Now it's time to let the dogs back in and head to work. 12:30 and I'm just finishing up lunch. It was only a half day today for the classes, so I go back this afternoon and get some stuff done. I'm going to clean up the classroom as well. The kids just did arts and crafts this morning and watched my favorite show growing up, The Magic School Bus. I like that show a lot and it's very educational, so they enjoyed it. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs back in and get to work. Just after 4 p.m. and I made it home from work. Had a pretty good afternoon. There was no kids. I just had some stuff to do in the classroom and get ready for Monday just in case I am in there subbing again. I already got the skidoo out. Now it's time to head on over to the kingdom and see what my dad's up to. 4:15 and I made it to the kingdom. My dad messaged right before I left and asked me to park the toboggan in front of trailer 7 so we could load some stuff up to bring to the shop. I also brought the toboggan here because I have to bring jerry cans back so I can fill those while we go shopping. I think I'll be dusting off the water trailer as well because on Sunday we'll be getting water in WHO-ville. I better get over there and help them. Doesn't look like we are doing very much today. Gonna get the mini out and grab some stuff out of trailer number 7 and put it all into the hoe shack, and then we have to go grab one of the trees that we pulled up from the trail the other day so my dad can burn that. I'm not sure what else we're doing. Plus I gotta take all these jerry cans so I can fill them in the morning. While I wait for my dad to get the mini out, I'm going to clean off the 39, the green toy, the 45, and the water trailer. That way everything is ready for Sunday. Now we are back over at trailer number 7 and my dad is just hooking on to the piece that we have to bring into the hoe shack here. This stuff is all going to go onto Linn Tractor when the time comes, but we're going to put it into the hoe shack for now just to warm it up. Got the screw backed into the hose shack here, that way we can unload all the parts and stuff and put it right onto the workbench. That way it'll get nice and warm so we can start working on everything. As you can see here, my dad likes to ride on all the stuff, so we have a clutch here, and this will be going into the Linn Tractor. Almost 5 o'clock, and we just finished putting all the parts into the hose shack to warm up. I came back up to the house to grab all the jerry cans for the morning. When I go do my shopping, I will fill up those as well. And let's head on back down to the shop and see what my dad's up to. Looks like we found a tree out of the stack here. My dad's gonna pull it out a little bit, and then I can hit all the branches off and stuff. That way we clean it up before it goes into the wood stove. Hopefully I don't get whacked with the tree. Pulled out a couple more trees, and my dad's helping me slash off all the branches on them. That way they're nice and clean. I already did this one here. It looks pretty fancy to me. Should burn very well. Now we're gonna do this one here and then the top one, but I gotta go grab the slasher so I can help him out. Just went to go grab the slasher, and on my way back, my dad showed me he broke the axe. Completely snapped it off, but this was rotten and it's pretty old as well. We had the top taped on with some electrical tape, but as you can see there, clearly the tape didn't hold.
That's how not to do it. We're not bushmen.
Now we got the white trees all cleaned up and ready for the wood stove. My dad's going to try and stack all of them on top of each other. That way he could take it in one shot. If not, he'll have to come back 3 times to carry these all over there. Almost 5:30 and we are officially done with the Mini. My dad's just putting it back into its nice heated hose shack. That way it will start when we need it next. As you can see from the tops of the trees and some of my videos, it is pretty windy here right now. I'll pan over and show you guys the flags of exercise. Of course, most of them are tangled up. but the wind is blowing pretty bad, so not sure how much this video you'll be able to hear, but hopefully some of them turned out good. Just after 5:30, I'm officially done in the kingdom. Made sure to grab the water jugs to fill in the morning when I do the jerry cans and shopping. Now it's time to head on back into WHO-ville and do the weather. Just made back from the kingdom and put the toboggan away with all the jerry cans. Now it's time to put the skidoo away, head inside, let the dogs out, and do the weather. It sure is windy out here now. It was not like this when I was working all day. 6 o'clock, and this is the temperature we're sitting at today. It's negative 11 degrees Celsius, which is 12 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It is pretty warm out there today, but that wind makes it extra cold. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, I'm in the hoe shack, and we brought the Linn Tractor transmission in. Last July, I think it was. We took it out because we had problems with it and it was broken. This is a rather large transmission. Okay, it's for like the 3-ton trucks or whatever, Chevy. And we wanted to put the smaller version of this, like I have in the 39 Chevy and in the 45 Chevy. So looks like the money tree didn't blossom, and there was no smaller transmissions under the Christmas tree this year. So now I marked on it what's broken in it. So now come Monday, Sir Rodney's going to have to figure it out. But see, I was smart back in July, and I've known all along that my money tree blossoms and then it dies and then it blossoms. But I pressure washed everything, because we can't do that in the winter up here in Wilderness, Alaska, but in Northern Manitoba. So all these parts are clean. And let's see if we can get this thing fixed and put back into Linn Tractor number 1. Yes, because the Linn Tractor number 2 has the automatic transmission. Okay, 5:30 and we're quitting early. We got some firewood dragged up. We got those white trees. I don't know what they're called, but they're white trees, yes. And we're quite the wilderness outfitters. We got an axe that's worn out and broken, and then we got a slasher. But we have a mini hoe that makes life so much easier. And we don't own a chainsaw because they're too psychologically hard on me. I drink too much when I play with a chainsaw. All right, so look at the flags there. They're looking good. Tomorrow's supposed to be windy, so the water haul's been canceled. And hopefully we do it Sunday when it's colder. Yes, we need clear, cold days for hauling water, not, how would you say, windy, warm days. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, make a video, and we'll talk to you later.